Good day, friends. Dr. Zhivago here. I'm not on campus, however, I am going to be teaching you this lesson online, and your substitute teacher should be able to play back this video if you have to review any of the sections that we're going to accomplish here. Today we are going to be building hands on the iPad. Some of you have already done this, and this is just a basic refresher course for you guys in detail what I'm going to be creating. So we're going to be building hands with graphic program. Again, I'm going to express the rules for you guys today. You're not to go on the internet. You're not to play any games other than graphic today. Okay? We are going to assign you with your iPads. If not already, you should have your iPad that is assigned to you. You're going to go ahead and open up the graphic program. If you happen to get this menu here, you are going to make sure that the plus sign is on the top left corner of your iPad. And then you're going to go ahead and press that plus symbol at the very top left corner, okay? You should be able to reach the menu here that has the clouds. You are not going to press on the clouds. You're going to go ahead and use the only blank square at the top left. That's the only one you're going to be using for the day. So you're going to press on that, and then you're going to see an untitled box open up at the top left. Or if you happen to see any untitles around you, you can use any of those as long as the white box is blank and it doesn't matter what the number is. So some of us are pressing the white box. You're not going to be pressing on the white box. You're going to be pressing on the untitled document here. This word here is the only thing you're going to be pressing. I'm going to go in closer so you can see. You're going to press on just the untitled. Then you should hit this menu here with the keyboard. You're going to locate the bar, and you're going to locate this small little X right here. You're going to press on that to clear the untitled bar. Then you're going to type in your name and a unique number. Now, again, I guarantee if your name is John, there's going to be another John, so use your unique name, John, and then a favorite number, or add your pet's name to it, or a nickname that you have. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and type in Dr. Z, and I feel like using number 9 today. So Dr. Z, number 9, or whatever number you want to use, okay? So then I'm going to go ahead and press done. Alright, and then you should see your file there ready to go with today's date. And then you're going to go ahead and press that white box. You should have this menu here, okay? You should have your file at the very top with your name, and then you have the toolbar here at the left. You're using the iPad at a landscape angle, okay? We're going to be creating the hand. So the hand is very round. Here, the palm of your hand is round, okay? And your substitute teacher should have an example of a wooden hand. And if you want to look at the hand, go ahead and look at it. But look at your own hand or your neighbor's hand. You have your thumb here, and then you have 4 fingers. The thumb has 2 sections here, and it breaks at the joint. So this is one piece here, and then you have another piece right here. So there's two sections on the thumb. On the fingers, you have 3. 1, 2, 3. So you see where the joints bend here. That's 1, and then 2, and then 3, and the rest are the same. The differences between the fingers, of course, the index finger is a little bit shorter than the middle finger. The middle finger is longer than the ring finger, and then you have your pinky, which is the smallest of all. These sections are a little bit thicker here at the base of the digits, and then the mid part is medium, and then you have small sections here at the fingertips. So you're going to notice that I'm going to be having the sections separated into 3, and then the palm of the hand, and then the 2 sections for the thumb. So we're going to go ahead and get started. You're going to press on. You're going to press on the tool here, which is the circle. Now, every time you hit on a tool, it's going to turn this lovely blue, light blue color. So you're going to click on the circle tool, and basically that's what we're going to use for our hand, because our hand is round. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make the palm of the hand first, which is a basic circle. So you're going to touch with your finger and make a circle, just like that. Okay. Then we're going to use 2 fingers to zoom in and zoom out. You're going to slide your finger on the glass, and if you use 1 finger, that's going to either make another circle, and you don't want to do that because you're already in the circle tool. If you go on the arrow, the very first arrow, you're going to access the move tool. And if you do use that, you're going to move around your circle from different parts of the canvas, okay? So be careful when you are on a tool, because if you're on that circle tool and you touch a certain part of the canvas, you're going to end up making another circle. If you mess up, there is a tool here at the very top, which is the curved left arrow. You can go ahead and press that, and all of your images, all the moves that you did will go back and rewind, and then you can start all over again. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and build my palm of my hand. I am going to show you how to change the stroke first. So for example, you draw a circle with your finger here, and the stroke of the outline is very thin. If you want to create a thicker line, you have to tell the iPad to do so. So it's this one tool at the very top here that looks like an eye with a circle on it. You're going to press on that and then pop out the window. You have to create a circle first. So create your circle. Highlight that circle, create the circle, then pop out that eye, and you should have options to create the stroke a little bit more thicker. So watch as the stroke on my circle become more thicker. I'm going to again pop open that eye and then press on the plus and look at my circle outline becoming thicker. Okay? That's how you do it. It's at 13.5 right now, and that's a little thick, but I'm just showing you how to change the outline of your circle. All right. For visual purposes, I'm going to leave it at 11.0 points. Okay. in order for you to get this window out of your screen, all you have to do is press on anywhere on the blank canvas and it will pop away. All right. So next, what we're going to do is we're going to build our digits, okay? So I'm going to start off with the thumb. Again, 2 fingers. I'm going to zoom in on my screen here and start off with the thumb. It is basically like a oval shape that I use. So I'm going to go and highlight my circle tool here. It's already highlighted and create that oval. All right. Since I'm still in my circle tool, I'm going to create the other part of the thumb, which is the tip of the thumb right here. Like that. Okay. I'm going to zoom out and I'm going to build the rest of my fingers, and then I'm going to show you how I move my geometrical circles around. So I'm still on the circle tool here, okay, and I'm going to build my fingers. So my index finger, I'm going to build the first digit here and this first section right here, and then the middle. Move it over with my 2 fingers, okay, and then I'm still in the circle tool, then build my tip of my finger, which is a smaller circle. And that's my finger here, okay, if you can see that. That's the tip of the finger, the mid, and then the thicker part of the section there. Then I'm going to go ahead and do my middle finger. Since I'm still in the circle tool, build it a little bit more longer. So you're going to stretch it out more. Stretch it out more. Okay, don't worry if it's too far. You're going to be able to fix this, okay? I'm just telling you to go ahead and create your circles, your sections of your finger. This one is going to be a little bit shorter because this is my ring finger right here that I'm creating. Now the tip. Now I'm going to create my pinky, which is a smaller one. So I'm making a smaller scaled circle or oval and then a smaller tip. Now you notice that my fingers are separated from my palm of my hand. I'm going to be able to fix that. I just know that I have all of my sections all there on my canvas, and then I'm going to go ahead and highlight the arrow and make it blue, and then I'm going to manipulate every single piece here. I'm going to go over when I touch the first arrow and then highlight it. I'm going to go over the frame here. So you see these blue dots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, basically making a frame on your geometrical shape. On any geometrical shape, it will have this frame here. You're just basically going to manipulate it by touching the corners and stretching it out or making it thinner. And then you have the orange dots here that will pivot. Okay, so you can go ahead and pivot that and shape your hand or thumb, basically grabbing it and manipulating it with these orange circles, moving it in, stretching it out. It's all about adjusting what you think is visually appealing. And I love how I can just zoom in and move my hand here. With a computer, you usually use a mouse, and basically using an iPad is just so much easier because you can just glide your fingers across, and once you get used to feeling how to create your graphics, you could also invest in a stylus pen, so you could use your pen. But I really love using my fingers because it's just, for me, it's just easier because I work faster with my fingers than a stylus pen, but it's up to you. Okay, so looking at my hand here, I'm just going to quickly put it together so that you can see exactly what I'm doing. So it kind of looks like this. Okay. I'm just going to show you how to color your pieces here. Basically, the color wheel is located here at the very bottom of the toolbar. You're going to see that the circle here right now is basically it's a white fill and a black outline, and that's exactly what you have here on your color palette. All right, so if I want to change this hand to be a peach color, I'm basically going to touch my arrow and then click on the geometrical shape that I want to activate. Then I'm going to take this and click on the white part because I want to change the color on the white part. I'm going to click anywhere here to see if I like any of these colors that I've saved. I see that I have a peach color and I can go ahead and tap on that and it's already there. But for example, if you have created a different type of peach and you want to keep this color, all you have to do is click on it, hold it with your finger, and then drag it into your color palette, okay? And there it is, the different color peach right there. All right, to take this window away, this color wheel, all you have to do is press anywhere on the blank canvas like that, and it will go away. So we're basically looking at a hand with a peach color, flesh color. All right, now I want the whole thing to be that color. All you have to do is click on your first arrow and make it blue, and then I'm going to raise this so that you can see what I'm doing here. Remember, the arrow is blue. You're going to take your finger and then lightly slide it. Do you see that blue box? You're going to go completely around the hand, making an invisible force field box, and then let go. The entire hand should be having this frame around it, okay? Let's do it again. Highlight the arrow. Take your finger and then slide it on the glass, capturing all the digits and the hand all together. Let go. You should have a frame here, and then you should be able to pivot it with those orange circles, or take it from the corner and shrink it down like so. Okay. And you can even change the entire color. So what you do, while the whole thing is framed, you click on your color wheel like that. You remember you had it on save here. Just go ahead and click that one flesh color that you had saved, and the whole thing should now be peach or flesh color. All right. What if I don't want a black outline? I want to change that. I'm going to take this black outline right here, make sure I have invisible force field around it, highlight the whole hand, click on the black ring, and then click on the flesh. The whole hand now is completely peach or flesh color without the black outline. Okay. Now for purposes of fingernails, how do I make a fingernail? Well, basically, I'm going to show you here by turning this color maybe to black. Okay, so it still has that peach color and black outline there. I'm going to go ahead and highlight my circle, and then I'm going to zoom in on my fingertip here. I am in the circle mode, I'm going to create a fingernail right at the tip right there. Then let go. Notice that the ring is very thick. How can I fix that? Well, I go back to the eye and I click on the eye, and then my little stroke should come up. It's at 11.0. I'm going to change it to 1.0. Oops, 1. Then I'm going to deactivate here and see how the line on the outside of the nail bed is thinner. Basically, that's exactly what I want. So I'm going to put more nails. I'm still at my circle. And I'm going to put nails on every single fingertip. And let's see, move this one to this finger. Nail here. And again, you want to pivot that by touching the arrow here, and then on the orange circles, you're going to pivot it and then move it in. Pivot, move it in, and then make smaller nails. Okay, for the thumb, basically I'm going to go ahead and highlight my circle there, put my fingernail up there. It's a little curved, I don't like that, it looks like a hangnail. Then I'm going to click on my arrow, zoom in and pivot that using your orange dots on the frame, and then shortening it like that. Then zooming back out. You should have a complete hand with fingernails. It is so easy. I love using this app, creating my anatomical features of my cartoon character. Now, why is this important to create hands with all these digits and nails? Well, you know, your cartoon character should be able to be animating, you know, using the different joints on the hand like that. And if you can do that with this and then create different frames, then you'll be able to have hands that are moving back and forth like this. That's the purpose of this whole thing, to create sections on the hand so that you can do this. All right. Well, I hope you guys got a really good lesson on hand design, and I want you to go ahead and try doing this. This video will be up here for you to review. If you have any questions, please go ahead and ask the substitute to rewind it, and if you want to review any parts of it, it will be on the website at on the website on the iPad that the teacher has for you, and I'll also give you that link later. All right, have a great day, friends, and good luck on your hands. And when I see you next, I should have you guys build 2 hands and an arm, and then we're going to move on to the feet. All right, have a great day, friends. Bye-bye.